Well, good afternoon, everyone. Hope everybody's having a good first day of December, and just sending out a short video to kind of go over our activities that are scheduled for the month. Starting on December 4th, we'll have our monthly divisional meeting starting at 7 o'clock at Station 2. During this meeting, we'll be discussing the training calendar for next year, in addition to kind of going over what we look at the first 3 months of January, February, and March as it relates to the 64-hour class we'll be holding for the new fire recruits. I haven't done a 64-hour class in-house in a couple years, and this time around it's going to be basically a full division effort. Trying to utilize as many of you guys who are active or regular volunteer firefighters, and then the officers as instructors, and helping, hopefully getting everybody involved so we can make it basically a big team effort there, and getting the 64-hour taken care of in the first few months of 2018. So that'll be at 7 p.m. At Station 2 for our division meeting. On December 9th, we'll be having our annual Mount Juliet Christmas Parade, which you should have gotten an email from Chief Allen this morning for our newsletter, kind of going over the riding assignments, which from looking and reviewing it, looks like we have all the slots filled at this time for Ladder 111 and Tower 114. If you're still interested, or you want to be put on standby, I guess if you want to put it that way, contact Lieutenant McGow and just let them know you're available. So we have those 2 trucks that are going to be in it, and this honestly will probably be the biggest call it entry in the parade this year, with Chief 100, Chief 200, and in the cars anyway, 100, 200, and 300, and then the brush truck will be in there, as well as Ladder 111, Tower 114. So we should have a very good showing this year for the Christmas parade. And if you look in the activity calendar, I have 11 o'clock, which is actually the start of the Christmas parade. We normally try to get there, try to get to Station 1 generally around 9 o'clock. Depart the station about 9:45. Head over to staging, which staging begins about 10 o'clock, and then they get going pretty close to 11. And then it just really depends on how many entries you have to how long the actual parade itself takes. So anyway, that's the 9th. Moving on to the 11th is our monthly training for the month, which in December I normally only have 1 training night for December. So that will be the 11th, and Deputy Chief Allen will be going over communications, which is a requirement for training for the new fire recruits, but it's going to be a good overview for all the members in the division. So that will be the 11th at Mount Juliet Police Department, with Chief Allen as the lead instructor. The next and final item we have, or actually one of the second to the last, we want to put it that way, on the 17th we'll have our annual Mount Juliet Christmas Party, which is being held at the Del Webb Clubhouse. And for you guys who don't know where Del Webb is, obviously we'll send an address out, but you should have got an evite for that, and hopefully I'll see as many of you guys as possible there with your families, and that'll be the 17th starting at 6 o'clock. And then the final thing we have for the month is our truck checks, which we'll do those the week of the 17th, which will be scheduled between the lieutenants. So we'll try to communicate that. We kind of had a breakdown last month, as to getting those dates out as soon as possible, but we'll try to make sure that happens a little bit earlier this month, so we get as much participation as possible during those truck checks. All right, well, that's all I have. Hope you all are doing well. If you guys need anything, as always, make sure you give me a call, or send me an email. And I appreciate everything you guys are doing, and hope you guys all have a great December. Thank you.